I know you got that Kobe midi.
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Sacramento Kings. It'll be the Bulls off the tip. So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Stockton is out there with Pippen. Then it's James. And there's Malone. And it's Robinson in at the 5 down low. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander after David Robinson's miss.
Man, that's a funky distance for a jumper. SGA making it look routine.
Here's Robinson. Malone tips it back in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
A nice shot by George.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Stockton outside, pass to Pippen. He dishes it to Robinson. Great D that time from Davis.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Pippen against Gilgeous-Alexander. Six to shoot. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Davis sends it back.
If you don't know exactly where Davis is, he's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
West finds Davis. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on David Robinson.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And, you know, for a big man, Anthony Davis has always been above average at the free throw line.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 3-point game. Malone against Duncan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, there's no easy way to stop Malone inside without fouling him. He's got so much strength.
This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good.
The bruising power forward, Malone, a dominant offensive player between his nifty post moves and that soft mid-range.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Stockton against West. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Malone. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Malone's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I love watching Stockton share the ball. He does it with such a plum. He's unselfish and always looking for the open man.
George dishes to Davis. No good there. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Up top, Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
That is a big man finish on the fast break from Malone.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Pippen. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Robinson finds Stockton. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
And Stockton is simply one of the best, especially when it comes to finding people on the floor.
Outside, George. Pass to Davis. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Back to Davis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on David Robinson.
You look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And both free throws good for Davis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Nash against Moncrief. Nash the pass to Mutombo. Left side Gasol. And Thomas, here we go. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Thomas.
And the stick-with-it attitude of Gasol, just overwhelming the defense with his length.
Ginobili bounce pass. Goes up off the inbound. And Ginobili with the layup.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
The Bulls leading. Nash outside. .137 left in the first quarter. Ball stolen. Here's Moncrief, and that one is hammered home.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Thomas. Sacramento making their last shot. Here's Shays. He's defended by Gasol. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Here's Ginobili. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Thurman. And the rebound goes to Nash.
I think in that situation, it was a nice try to create some space for himself with the fadeaway.
Jones against Thomas. And Jones sends it back. And they recover it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Moncrief. Sacramento again missing. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Bulls. They trail by 1. With 2 seconds left, and Jones sends it back. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Kings ahead, leading by just 1. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
The Kings leading, so with Gasol on the bench. This is Phil Jackson's lineup. Robinson is out there at Malone. Then it's Pippen. And it's LeBron James. And it's Stockton in at the point. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
From 17 feet out. And it's Pippen missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Pippen. James absorbing hits on the drive.
That's as good as you can defend LeBron inside, and it's still not good enough.
Last passes to George. Jones with it. Shoots from 12. Duncan misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Now, here's Stockton. After the miss from Tim Duncan. Goes back up. Malone goes up and lays it nice and easy. Malone's got 10 points in the game.
Boy, that big reach of Malone, so effective on the glass, helping him to get to the loose ball so he can throw it back in the hole.
Jones with the bounce pass. Duncan inside. Guarded by Robinson. Off on the layup. And so here is Chicago. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. And finished off by Robinson.
Timing important when you're doing the alley-oop dunk now, and David Robinson, perfect in timing his leap.
Outside, George. The pass to Jones. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. And that one's on target from the wing. He's got 8.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
These are his third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. The Kings trailing. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Tips it up. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 5.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Robinson down low. Davis is on it. Robinson misses. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Malone. And George, here we go. Bucket is good.
George, a devastating finisher with momentum behind him. He doesn't let anything get in his way on the drive. He's right to the rack.
Chicago calls timeout. Sacramento making some changes. Ginobili comes in for George. And it's Moncrief in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Nash outside. James gets inside and finishes.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Well, John Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Thomas checked in for the Bulls. Houston, the pass to Gasol. Sacramento grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Outside, Fox. Pass to Shades. Rebound by the Bulls.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Nash. He has yet to score. Kicks it to Mutombo. Over Davis. Mutombo misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Davis dishes to Fox. "54 seconds left to play in the first half. Ginobili outside. Just 5 to shoot. From deep. They grab their own miss. And it's Davis finishing it off.
One of the dominant dunkers in the league. Davis can put on the show in there.
Nash kicks to Gasol. Pass to Mutombo. Passes it to Houston. Shoots over Moncrief. Houston's shot's good. Houston's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
Much respect for the jumper of Houston. He knows exactly when to let it fly.
Outside, Fox. "14 feet away. No good. Shot missing."
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like...
So a tie game here as we finish the first half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed by was 3. They couldn't hold on to the slim lead they had at the start of the second quarter and headed into the locker room. And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game so far from Karl Malone.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Davis. Paul George is out there with Duncan. Then there's West. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the shooting guard position. Malone. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's the Kings with the ball. Inside. And it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Stockton passes to LeBron for the lead. Outside for Stockton. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Stockton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Bulls. To the inside. And George with this stuff.
Boy, the high-flying acrobatics of George, something to behold. When he leaves the ground for these alley-oops, you drop your jaw in awe.
James finds Malone. It's Robinson, top of the key. Pippen outside. Floats it up for James. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Pippen.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. George against James. Now here's George. He's guarded closely. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
In the corner, it's James. Misses the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And it's West in the corner. Shoots over Pippen. And it's West missing.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
LeBron kicks to Stockton. Outside Pippen. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by LeBron, no good. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Jones checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
James. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
The Kings trailing. And there's the pass to Thurman. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. A floater, and Pippen with the basket. The assist by Stockton.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
Here's Duncan. The jump hook. Good work defensively by Pippen.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
And that one, good.
You know, with all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. Nice game. Great performance by Karl Malone.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
Some changes for Sacramento. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for Duncan. Ginobili comes in for George. And it's Moncrief in for West. To the paint, here's Ginobili. And the shot goes down.
Nice move by Ginobili inside, making his way around the contact, drawing the foul and getting the hoop.
Nash the pass to Thomas. Now here's Mutombo. D right on him. The shot misses.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Thurman, and it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
The Kings trail by 3. It's Ginobili on the wing. Defended by Nash. Pass to Moncrief. Six on the shot clock. Back to Ginobili. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Here's Thomas. And Thomas with the stuff.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Here's Ginobili. And it's sent back by Mutombo. Out of bounds, Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And the Kings making a change here. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Nash against Moncrief. Here's Gasol. Second chance shot. Mutombo misses. The Kings trail by 3. Here's Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
What a luxury to have Manu on your team. I mean, he's pretty much a 6'6" point wing. Always creative.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Again, the miss by the Kings. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bulls lead by 1. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. We've got Thomas. Malone is out there with Mutombo. Then it's Nash, and it's Houston at the 2 spot. West against Nash. And he banks in the layup. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Kings.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You know, something else that catches my eye is the fact that they have blocked a bunch of shots. I mean, the block shot total, extremely impressive. The defensive intensity, top level.
Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Sunday, the Los Angeles Lakers will come into town. And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. And here's Stockton. Pass to LeBron. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute play. And James throws it down hard.
Man, I like seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Passes it to West. Over Stockton. And there's West. That good on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Deep 2 from Pippen. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Davis. Count that bucket. And now a 5-point Kings lead.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Here's James. Paul George grabs the miss. Here's Sacramento now. The feed to West. Some solid defense from Pippen.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
Hey, the game plan is real easy, folks. Get it to Malone and let the mailman deliver.
Shot's good from West. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. The pass to Malone. Here's James. No good. George with the defensive effort. Kings leading now by 6. West passes to Davis. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Here's Stockton. Offensive rebound. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
Boy, that's leadership right there. Coming through in the clutch. Pippen knocking it down in a big moment.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. They've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. Now he wants his team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's George. Robinson with the block. Back to Malone. It's stolen by Duncan. West with the ball. Picked up by Stockton. Pull-up jumper. Here's Davis. Robinson with the block. And now, here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. 6 points here for Scottie Pippen.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper. Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
To tie it up, Duncan with the block.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Pippen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Takes a shot at the elbow, and he overshot that one, missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Malone. They'll bring it up for the Bulls. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Count it, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And the Kings making a change here. Moncrief's checked in, and it's Davis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Robinson misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And they double up Davis. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Sacramento with the ball. Stockton against West. Back to Duncan. To stop the drought. It's off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys?
Oh, he gets it before the hole.
How about that?
I can't believe it. How in the world can you end the game on a shot like that?
Well, I think I've seen it all now, guys. And nothing's going to top that, I don't think.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled.
Good shot. Good board.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. We'll see the New York Knicks and the Orlando Magic. And so off the tip, it is New York. And now the opening lineup for New York. Kuzi, the pass to O'Neal. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Baylor. Puts it up from 15. Rebound by the Magic. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They get it again. Leonard for three. Can't get it to drop.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Carter can't get it to go.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
To halt the run. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Good job inviting contact. The closer Leonard gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
No good on that one.
You know, Kawhi Leonard can be kind of a mystery off the floor, but when he's playing, his actions speak for themselves.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there.
Rare sight. How often does he fail to capitalize at the line?
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Carter's got 5 points.
How about the pass from Lillard? Good at spotting his open teammates.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Hayes against Russell. Over Hayes. Misses off the left iron.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
Lillard passes to Hayes. He takes it in. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Leonard. Inside. It's stolen. Here's McGrady. To the right side. Lillard outside. Pass to Carter. Over Leonard. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Leonard for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Here's McGrady. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. From outside the arc. And again, it's the magic from deep.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. And Smitty, it seemed like the NBA's age minimum would go back to 18. Why do you think it didn't happen in the latest CBA?
You know, B.A., I'm with you. I thought it would go back to 18, but I think the league looked at it and had these guys play 1 year of some kind of post-high school, whether it's college or some other leagues. I think that was the mindset.
Here's Kuzi. True on the 14-footer.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
And that's tough to do from the mid-range because help can come from anywhere, but he beats everyone to the punch.
Now here's Lillard. Pass to McGrady. Lillard looking around. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with a 3. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Baylor. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Orlando. Outpacing him right now, a 15-2 run. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Kuzi, the pass to Russell. Drops in the layup for 2.
Timeout, timeout.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
Orlando calls timeout. Orlando leading. Kidd, the pass to McGrady. Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. Blocked! That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. McGrady, pure from 3-point range. McGrady's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And Walton gets it to go.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
Here's Kidd, covered by Johnson. Outside, Hill. Here's Chamberlain. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. And here are the Knicks now. They trail by 11. Hill with the steal. To the paint. And the layup is good off the glass.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Drexler. No points yet. Fades back. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Pass to Kidd. With 4 on the clock. The shot won't fall. And so it's Orlando in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low. Get
21.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Orlando.
It's all about pace for me. They have set the tone in that area, and they are playing fast, flying up the floor and putting all kinds of pressure on the defense.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
So on the floor for New York. So it's Orlando now. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Puts it up from 15. Carter can't get it to go. And it's Leonard with the ball for New York. Kuzi, the pass to O'Neal. Shoots. Kept alive. Comes up empty down low.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
On the wing, Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
That's just Mitchell making the right play, finding the open man.
Carter's gotten 4 of his 7 shots to go. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to O'Neal. Over Hayes. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. Here's Carter. And that one hits the back iron.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Here's Leonard. It's tipped. Carter against Russell. And stolen by Leonard. And there's the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies this team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. Yep, that one goes.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
And the Magic with possession. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Carter. Now here's Hayes. With a 9-footer. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. O'Neal's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's the drive. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Leonard.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
I like to see Kawhi looking for his teammates, keeping the offense flowing.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Kidd. He's scoreless. Pass to Rodman. Carter inside. Leonard defending.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Here's Kuzi. Got a piece of it. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Baylor. Checked by Mitchell. .151 left in the first half of this game. Just 4 to shoot. That one's good for 2.
Kawhi Leonard is a finals MVP, in large part due to that mid-range shot. He is automatic from that area.
Timeout called, the Magic.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lillard with the ball. Outside, Hill. Pass to Hayes. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Chamberlain. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. New York trailing. There's 1:12 left to play in the second quarter. Oh, nice shot by Arizon.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Here's McGrady. 9 points in the game. Goes back up. Chamberlain, no good.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Walton passes to Johnson. Here's Walton, defended by Lillard. Walton's shot is off.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. To the middle. Russell to pass to Drexler. From deep. Can't get the putback. And so it's Orlando closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. The flow of the game is...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to out in front of the half is Orlando. They have a nice 7-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit the...
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And here's Lillard. Yet to see a basket. The 3. McGrady shot is off. And here's New York now. 7-point differential. And for New York, pass to Baylor. Here's Kuzi. Here's Baylor. Goes up on the wing. And it's good. 2 points. Baylor's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Chamberlain passes to Lillard. Puts up a 3. They grab their own miss.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Carter on the wing. Leonard defending. And that one's good. And now a 9-point Magic lead.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Here's Kuzi. Good work there as it goes. Kuzi's gotten his second bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
That one falls. Chamberlain's got 7.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Baylor, the pass to Russell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Kidd. Now here's Mitchell. Outside Carter. There's the 3. Kuzi with the rebound. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 7. Here's O'Neal. Leonard on the wing. Five to shoot. Russell. It's good on the putback.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Carter, the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Kidd. Leonard pulls down the board. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's O'Neal. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Hill, he's checked in for Orlando. And the Knicks making a change here. Orlando calls timeout.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Kidd. From the high post. And the bucket is good. And the Magic lead by 7.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Arizon. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. Arizon's got 5.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Rodman, the pass to Kidd. Here's Chamberlain. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
As a defender, you have to get more physical with him in the post.
And if you don't, they keep finding the matchup every time up the floor.
Arizon misses. Here's Orlando. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Hill. Pass to Chamberlain.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 7 rebounds in the game. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Chamberlain. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Drexler. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he's going for the oop here. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Kidd. This one for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Kidd's got his second basket of the game.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Here's Arizon. That's tipped. Hill with the steal. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Deflects the pass. Rodman, no good.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Now Johnson. Pass to Arizon. They still need this. No luck on that one. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their defense has forced a number. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Thursday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. The Knicks making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in. And for the Knicks, McGrady.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And for the Magic, Kuzi, the pass to Baylor. It's hauled in by the Magic. Chamberlain's got 8 rebounds in the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Magic lead by 15.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
6 to shoot. And the basket by Leonard.
Hard not to call Leonard's number every time down the floor. He's become that dominant.
Lillard passes to McGrady. The offensive rebound. Leonard right side. Oh, gonna take more than that to stop Kawhi.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the Magic call time here. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on what the head coach of Orlando was getting across in their huddle. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. To the inside, O'Neal. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Here's McGrady. Drains the triple.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third 3 of the game for him, first in this half.
Here's Kuzi, defended by Lillard. Over to the left wing. Here's Baylor. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Carter. Over Leonard. Carter can't get it to go.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Here's O'Neal. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Carter. Here's McGrady. Lillard up top. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New York. O'Neal's got rebound number 7 tonight.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Pulls it from the top of the key. Ooh, a tough make. Lillard, so good.
Hand right in his face, and Lillard doesn't even flinch. Just drops the shot.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Timeout called, the Magic. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and it's not surprising. He's really going at the defense inside throughout the entire game. I mean, just showing the D no mercy whatsoever. They constantly were feeding him the ball, clearing out, and letting him do his thing.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Over to the wing. We've got 1:48 left to play in the fourth.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that trims the lead to 6.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Lillard passes to Hayes. Out to the right wing. McGrady, good.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
To the middle. O'Neal inside. That's his 6th miss now, 5 of 11. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
They retain possession. Carter against Leonard. Pass to Kuzi. To the inside. Now here's Lillard. Hayes with it. Guarded by Russell. McGrady. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
Safe to say, the outcome is no longer in question.
I love what we saw from them tonight, and I'm sure they'll try to replicate it next time out. If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
From deep three-point land. They get it back. Clanks the putback jam. And here's New York now. 8-point game. Unloads. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. So the Magic win it. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you later.
Good board, Josh. One more. Ooh.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the San Antonio Spurs. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. So with Gasol on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Robinson is out there with Malone. Then it's James. Then it's Stockton. And it's Pippen in at the two-guard spot. Here's Curry with the three. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Chicago. And he gets it to go. LeBron's got the first points up on the board for the Bulls.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Now here's Curry. Here's Richmond. Up again. It's rebounded by Malone.
0 for 4 to start things off. Got a bit of a pillow fight brewing here, but they're going to get it going.
Pippen against Richmond. Here's Malone. Second shot opportunity. Robinson. It's good on the putback.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Now here's Tatum.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim. Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
And the pass to Curry. Back to Tatum. They get the rebound. Here's Malone. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, Malone's strength can be intimidating. He's superb at scoring, even when the D is draped all over him.
Pippen kicks to LeBron. Robinson down low. Malone on him. Shot clock at 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Moses Malone.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
James against Bryant. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Curry. That one's not going to go. Excellent D from Stockton. LeBron outside. Passes to Pippen. In the corner, it's Stockton. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trailed by 4. Down low. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Stockton the pass to LeBron. Here's Pippen. Another shot. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Tatum finds Curry. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Pippen. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. He feeds it to Malone. Makes it off the glass.
Timeout. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Right wing. Here's Houston. He's covered by Brown. Nash's shot is off.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both. Chicago leading. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Houston. Now here's Mutombo. Bulls moving the ball around. Outside Thomas. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Rice, and Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
Now here's Thomas. Pulls from the top of the key. Offensive rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Here's Brown. Dikembe Mutombo pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And Houston, a pro at initiating the contact, an aggressive shooter who's looking for opportunities to get to the line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Robert Parrish is checked in for the Spurs. Both good from the line that time.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Pass to Mutombo. Right block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trailed by 5. Brown with the bounce pass. Williams dishes to Rice. And a missed layup.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Right side Thomas. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thomas got 5 points so far.
And though Thomas is great from the perimeter, he has a toughness and a willingness to go in amongst the trees and kind of mix it up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. We've got Richmond. Jason Tatum is out there at Malone. Then there's Kobe. And it's Curry in at point guard. Here's Robinson, and it's Chicago scoring again.
Yeah, Robinson's got that beautiful, steady release. His jumper looks good every time, thanks to his form.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, back in grade school, when Jason Tatum told folks his NBA goals, they'd often suggest a backup plan. And he said, I always would tell them, I don't have one. I'm going to make this work regardless. Nothing else matters. Kevin?
Oh, I like that. It's worked out, David. Thanks so much.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry against Stockton. Lets the three fly. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Curry.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Now James. He dishes it to Malone. Beyond the arc. LeBron can't get it to go. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, and Malone excels at putting himself in a great position, really on both ends. Just a dynamite rebounder and interior scorer.
The Spurs have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. He doesn't get the second one. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's LeBron. And it's Pippen in the corner. And that's collected by Malone. Malone's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Tatum. From the line. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. LeBron kicks to Malone. Kept alive. Here's Robinson. Malone with some nice D.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Curry passes to Tatum. A three-pointer, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They've led by as many as 11 points. Stockton dishes to James. Low block shot. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Kobe. And a deep 3 from Curry. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound in this one. James, the pass to Robinson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Fades away. Rebound San Antonio. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The dish out to Curry. .141 left in the first half of the game. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. The pass to Stockton. And here is LeBron. Right side Robinson. Over Tatum. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 8. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of basketball. Fires from the wing. Richmond no good. Chicago leading by 5. James on the drive. Good. James has got 4 points in the quarter.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less clear him.
Tatum kicks to Bryant. Back to Tatum. Bryant inside. James covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Jaylen Brown's checked in for San Antonio. Devin Booker comes in for Richmond.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Here's Houston. Softly drops in the floater. And the Bulls lead by 8.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And here's Nash. Still yet to score. It's Thomas outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
That's a good contest, and when Jaylen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have the 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you feel about it?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been...
And that does it for our half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. They've got Robinson. Pippen is out there with Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's James in at the 3 side. It's Curry outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Floats one. Here's Pippen. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Look how Pippen stays nimble inside, adjusting to get the shot off despite the contact.
The Bulls look good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. That free throw good from Pippen. And both free throws good for Pippen. Spurs trail by 10. Now here's Tatum. Still without a basket. He kicks to Richmond. 5 on the clock. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Stockton up top. Guarded by Kerr.
Yeah, you got to love the recognition there. Stockton just so unselfish, always looking to find the open man.
Malone passes to Kerr. Richmond outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
A different look now for San Antonio. Parrish comes in for Moses Malone. And it's Williams in for Tatum. Stockton the pass to Malone. Here's LeBron. San Antonio with the rebound. Curry on the wing. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. Curry's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
Malone. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. Parrish
dishes to Curry. On the wing, Williams. He's covered by Malone. And here's Bryant outside. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
San Antonio making a switch here. Rice is checked in. Gasol's checked in for Chicago.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Curry passes to Kobe. Back to Curry. Excellent D from Stockton.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Williams dishes to Curry. Kicks to Kobe. From the arc. It's rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Stockton. That's good from Malone on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Curry passes to Rice. Right side, Williams. Here's Rice, covered by LeBron. Count it. Rice has got his first points of the night. And so Stockton will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the corner, it's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And Richard, cap smoothing is part of this new labor deal with the max 10% increases. Why is that important?
Well, it's so we don't get another KD and Warriors situation where the rich just got richer. Other players got contracts too, maybe a little too rich. I think the lesson was learned to smooth it out over time.
A minute 42 left to play in the third. Booker the pass to Rice. Here's Holmgren. Passes it to Unseld. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot blocker.
Outside Gasol. Pass to Mutombo. Over Unseld. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Saturday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Phoenix Suns. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Nash dishes to Pippen. Back to Nash. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. Booker against Nash. Knocked away and stolen by Nash. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. The second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Houston's got 6.
Some slippage at the defensive end here in the second half, allowing the offense to establish more of a rhythm.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Unseld, covered by Mutombo. Unseld can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
Richmond with it. 2 on the clock. Misses. And so it's the Chicago Bulls sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Williams on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Curry is out there with Richmond. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then it's Malone. And it's Bryant in at the small forward. Here's Thomas. That shot off. Some solid defense from Kobe. Spurs trailed by 11. Here's Richmond. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Houston. Thomas against Kobe. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson down low. With 1 on the clock. And finished off by Robinson.
Love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Curry passes to Tatum. Back to Curry. The 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Robinson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nash against Curry. With the floater, Nash can't get it to go.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Houston, the pass to Thomas. Here's Robinson. The rebound by Bryant. There's the pass to Houston. A 3-pointer is right on target. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And we see Houston take a healthy amount of threes for a reason. This guy very accurate from beyond.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And he hasn't gotten anything to go. You can see the frustration mounting as a result. His team, not in great shape either.
LeBron's checked in for Chicago. Stockton comes in for Nash. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Back to Bryant. And Curry has it in the corner. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist.
This is his second 3 this half. He's getting even more bold at that arc.
Kobe against James. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
Floats it up for James. Here's the lob, and LeBron flies through the air.
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
Richmond outside. Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. In the corner, it's James. He kicks to Mutombo. Here's Houston. He's covered by Richmond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's James outside. And again, LeBron missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
Stockton against Curry. Here's LeBron with the fadeaway. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shots.
Richmond for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Timeout called, the Bulls. They're up by 10. 1:27 left in the 4th. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And he's got to be thrilled with how well he shot the ball, Kevin. Good on almost 60% of his shots. That's what I call an efficient performance. And a team loves having someone that dependable they can rely on.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Guys, during that last break, I heard Phil Jackson as he talked with the team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Stockton outside. Pass to James. Over Bryant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Bryant will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. A 12-point game.
And what makes Kobe next level, the instinct for the game, an ability to just see it before it happens.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Malone. Fades away and sinks the tough shot.
A lethal shooter from mid-range. Malone loves taking those shots when the D gives him the space.
And here's Kobe from the arc. They get it back. The putback. Now Pippen kicks to Stockton. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't.
What's good, NBA 2K TV? This is Kevin Cruz and
TGIF, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It's the Phoenix Suns and the Sacramento Kings. So Sacramento will get the first possession here. All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. They've got Nikola Jokic. Edwards out there with Johnson. And it's Ewing in at the 4. Here's West. George for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
Pass to Jokic. Now Edwards. It's stolen away. To the paint. Here's George. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Phoenix with the ball. It's a 3-point game. He can't hit that time. Davis with the defensive effort. Here's West. Inside. And finished off by Davis.
Tenacious on the inside. Davis great at getting interior positioning and then capitalizing.
Johnson passes to Iverson. And the foul on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Iverson. Clock at 6. And Davis with the block.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
Clock at 4. Johnson for 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
George against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. 2 points. That one goes.
Great movement in the pick and roll. Gilgeous-Alexander so decisive in that kind of set.
Iverson passes to Jokic. And Davis with the block. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Good on the second one. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The free throw dropped for Johnson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's West. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Drills it from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Phoenix calls timeout.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Iverson passes to Jokic, and the shot goes down.
Well, that bump clearly not enough to get Jokic off stride.
The Kings leading. George outside. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Johnson finds Edwards. And Davis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Launches it. Davis with a rebound.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Suns trailing. Here's Brunson. The rebound by Duncan.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's West. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Banked it in off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Towns outside. To the inside. Here's Ewing. Paul George pulls it in.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Pass to Duncan. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Edwards. To the middle. Here's Ewing. The rebound by Duncan. And it's Sacramento's ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Jones, he's checked in for the Kings.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Brunson. He's closely guarded. Right side Edwards to win the drought. Nice jump shot.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
Here's West. Brunson defending. Davis against Towns. Davis down low. The layup off target. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 9.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Here's West. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And finished off by Davis.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points.
That's the end of the first quarter.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Basket's good.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And it's Sacramento's ball. Moncrief, the pass to Shays. Outside Jones. To the left side wing. Here's Ginobili. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Again, the Kings score.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Edwards against Jones. Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Jones. from 11 feet away. Here's Shays. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Kings lead by 13.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Phoenix calls timeout.
They're giving up a lot of points in the paint. That's something they have to address here.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Iverson. Still without a bucket. Pass to Johnson. Here's Lucas. Just 5 on the clock. Releases. Rose with the bucket. Rose has gotten his second bucket on the night.
When the jumper is falling for Rose, there's not much you can do defensively.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA, and I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Here's Moncrief. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
They get it back. Oh, what a slam from the big man, Jokic.
Yeah, boxing out Jokic is easier said than done, especially when he's sniffing out rebounds.
Johnson against Barnes. Pass to Shays. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. And the Suns making a change here. The Suns trailing. Here's Iverson. No points so far. Pass to Ewing. Now here's Jokic. Here's Ewing. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Johnson. Steps back and fires. Here's Jokic. In deep. That's easy work for Jokic.
This is a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense.
Ginobili, the pass to Moncrief. Outside Barnes. To end the drought. And it's Ewing with a rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Iverson passes to Ewing. Here's Iverson. He's covered by Fox. Oh, and Fox with the block.
Well, Fox does a good job as the point guard getting involved in that play, and he's going to come up with the block.
Here's Ginobili. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. The Suns making a switch here. .125 left in the half. Brunson against Fox. Brunson with it. Brunson inside with the finish.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Fox outside. Soft touch off the glass. And the Kings lead by 7.
Pretty good. The dribble set that up, got some space, and then knocked it down.
Towns looking for an opening. Pass to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
Fox against Brunson. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's guarded closely. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. And the Suns making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
One shot.
In that 2018 draft, you think about those names: Doncic, Young, Ayton, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
Now Edwards. Fires top of the key.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy.
And so it's Sacramento closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everybody. It was a fast pace for Sacramento at the outset. Their exceptional focus and all-around execution immediately triggered a 15-4 run at the start. They found their rhythm early in this one, jumping out to an 11-point advantage. Second quarter, not quite as good, but still managed to maintain control and enjoy a 7-point advantage at the break. And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Paul George. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Davis. And it's Duncan in at the 4. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Knocked loose. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ewing's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Johnson. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic.
Well, amongst big men in the league, Jokic's vision is what stands out, and I love it when he gets creative. He is willing to throw some tough passes.
Here's Duncan. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Iverson. Got a piece of it.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
To the wing on the left. Here's West. Back to George. Pass to Duncan. Down low. Davis down low. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Jokic on an alley-oop. Sweet.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Pass to Johnson. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. SGA using that size.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Rose, the pass to Lucas. Pass to Iverson. Here's Lucas. Still no points. Shot clock at 5. Here's Iverson. Here's Ewing. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 3-point lead. Pass to Moncrief. Out to the right wing. Here's Thurman. Shots blocked. Here's Iverson. And the Suns miss again.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And that one's good. Thurman.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Rose, the pass to Ewing. It's hauled in by Thurman.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Suns trailing. Now here's Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Shays passes to Ginobili. Here's Moncrief. Brunson defending. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Rose. Jones with the block. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Moncrief, the pass to Shays. Over Rose. Again, the miss by the Kings. Shays has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Edwards. And is blocked. Here's Ginobili on the take. Unable to get that one. Good D by Rose. Tipped away. Here's Moncrief, guarded by Edwards. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Oh, boy, what control and poise from Rose. Taking the hit like a champ and just powering right through it.
Here's Ginobili, guarded by Rose. Outside Jones. Six to shoot. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards, the pass to Rose. Cuts off the pass. Pass to Shays. And he drops it in from the low post. Shays has got 6 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Edwards. The ball's knocked loose. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Defense.
Your Kings.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court right now for the Suns, Jalen Brunson is out there with Johnson. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Edwards. And that one's good. Thurman.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Thurman's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. And here's Brunson. Pass to Lucas. Edwards with it. 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Here's West. Over Brunson. Some solid defense from Brunson. Pass to Jokic. Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what he's known for, right? His ability to scan the floor and find open guys.
Davis, he's checked in for the Kings. Paul George comes in for Jones. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
Paul George pulls it in.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Jokic passes to Johnson. Got it. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Sacramento calls timeout. And I'm sure the players will be staying hydrated with some Gatorade during this timeout. It's so important that they maximize their ability to recharge during a short break like this. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
And Allie, thank you for that. Edwards, the pass to Iverson. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
And not often we get treated to a solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Jokic. To the middle. To tie it up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. And the Kings lead by 4.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Edwards against George. Misses the 3.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Knocked away. On the break.
Man, the defender really went after him.
2 shots. Foul. Elbow. 2.
First one falls for him. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. A deep 3. And the basket by West.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander with that height at his position allows him to do so many things other guys really pretty much dream of.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end and putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Shot is good by Edwards.
Wow, Edwards almost makes it look effortless, like the whole team wasn't holding their breath right there.
Knocks it loose. And here's Jokic outside. Jokic drains the triple.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And part of becoming a franchise-level player for SGA, he knows this, the organization knows this, is delivering in these moments. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Edwards with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
And he lobs it up to the rim. .133 left in the fourth. Outside Edwards. Johnson passes to Jokic. Edwards for three. Rebounded by West. West has got 4 rebounds now. Here's George. Oh, good D by Edwards. Jokic passes to Ewing. Deflected. Outside Davis. George for three. The Suns clear it.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
With the fadeaway, and it's good.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Here's Edwards. Tries again. And no good. Davis with the defensive effort. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He connects! What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out. Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're down by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Your thoughts, guys?
Score quick, then foul. Then you have to hope for some missed free throws.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And so here's Phoenix. Jokic passes to Ewing. Here's Iverson. Fires the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And here's Jokic outside. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. We'll see you later.